Congressman, so you decided to run for governor. What led to this decision? Why now?
In many ways, it was a handful of things. My just intense frustration with Congress. You work as hard as you can, you produce actual solutions to huge problems, and your brothers and sisters you work with in Congress almost run away from you. So you're going to be gone from your family 60% of the time. You're going to work day and night. I'm blessed. I chair the Joint Economic Committee. I'm number 4 in Ways and Means. I chair oversight. I have a handful of PhD economists. And yet, the solutions you're bringing to the table, I can't even get co-sponsors on.
Why? Why is that?
Because it's complex, it's controversial, you have to tell the truth, and heaven knows Congress now is not a truth-telling body. Then the second thing is if you can't save Congress, maybe you can save Arizona. This is my home. In the past, I've been the county treasurer. I was in the leadership of the legislature. I chaired the Board of Equalization. So I have a resume of making things work in Arizona. I also have a 3-year-old and a 9-year-old. I love my home. The people of our congressional district have been remarkably kind to me. But maybe I can do more here.
How do you think you stack up to Congressman Biggs and Governor Hobbs and Karen Taylor Robson?
Yeah, look, I'm fond of my fellow Republicans. I've known both of them most of my life. But if you actually take a look at both my conservatism, technical expertise, my resume, I think we're going to do just fine.
Are you concerned not having the endorsement from President Trump? They share split endorsements, Robeson and Biggs.
We're actually hoping that if you can communicate your conservatism, communicate that prosperity is moral, and here's how you're going to do it. Here's how you're going to make lives better in Arizona. If you're a working person here in Arizona, you're poorer today than you were 4 or 5 years ago. We need to fix that. And I actually think that is the solution of saying, be the person who's actually providing the solutions instead of maybe relying on endorsements.
So where people ask, where do you align? Are you a MAGA conservative or are you
I am no. In many ways, I'm a free market conservative. If you actually look at my conservative scores, I'm one of the most conservative members of Congress, which is actually remarkable considering I've represented a swing district. And I've proven you can win competitive races and still be a conservative. Just don't be a jerk about it. Tell the truth, provide actual solutions, and explain them. And also know what you're talking about. And voters are actually remarkably kind if you actually do your job as a professional.
You were in some, like you alluded to, really close congressional races here the last few cycles. Does that give you confidence that you can translate that into a close victory at the governor's race, or is it concern that it was so close?
Actually, remember, the district is scored as almost a 50-50 district, and yet I think I'm the Democrats' most expensive loss over the last 3 cycles. And what we've proven is you can get independents, conservative independents, to vote for you if you treat voters with respect. If you step up and say, look, this may be uncomfortable, but here's how this works and here's how our solutions work. Don't underestimate how smart voters are and be willing to meet them where their concerns are. And also try something that's novel for a politician. Listen on occasion.
Is that going to be kind of a crux of your campaign? You're going to get out there, listen, go to different knock on doors?
Yeah, it's more than that. It's also what I've done for the last decade. And we actually even see it in our polling. It looks like Republican voters, in MAGA, conservative, whatever title you like, are ready for a conservative that can actually win. Remember, we've lost everything. We've lost both U.S. Senate seats, we've lost the Secretary of State, the Attorney General, the Governor. And I would argue a conservative can win here in Arizona. Just tell the story and be willing to respect the concerns and the needs of those people you're asking for their vote.
What have you seen in your internal polling? Because to your point, we saw Blake win the primary, right, go on to lose against Governor Hobbs. We saw the same thing in the Senate race.
Yeah, we did some very sophisticated polling. Look, a lot of the political consultants don't like this, but I actually believe politics is often math. Our math is fine.
What about, you told us before that you had some prominent people reach out to you, kind of
Yeah.
poke you about this idea. Can you share who those were? And
No, I'm not going to share who they were, but there was more than a poke. They were sort of, they were fairly insistent because there's an intense fear if we don't get our act together with a leftist governor and only a couple seat majority in the legislature. If we were to lose that legislature, all the things, all the accomplishments of a really competitive income tax, of educational choice, so many of the things that have sort of helped Arizona will be lost. On the other side, you also have to tell the truth that Arizona's slowing down. Our wage growth has become anemic. Our job growth has become anemic. And so voters in Arizona are feeling the stress right now. And having a candidate that says, I understand that, I'm going to work on it, I think that makes a difference.
You're a few months behind, in terms of Robeson already being in the race, Biggs already being in the race. Obviously, Governor Hobbs is there. From a financial standpoint, are you worried to have turning point here to kind of do that grassroots, maybe for Biggs and Carrington Robeson comes?
Yeah.
She has money on hand. Obviously, Governor Hobbs has been in the race and has a coffer built up. Are you concerned about that at all?
Nope. Look, we've always been able to raise the resources necessary, and we do it very efficiently. Look, the opponents have several months head start. We have to use the next couple months to travel around, lots and lots of little coffees and living rooms, and tell our story. I'm actually excited. I think this is going to be just some of the most fun I've ever had in my life.
What's the story that you want people to know about Congressman Schweikert, who's now coming back home to try to run here in this governor's race and win it?
There are conservative solutions that will make our lives better. We just have to execute on them. And look, a personal philosophy, I believe prosperity is moral. You have the right to live better. Your kids should be able to afford a home. You shouldn't be stressed out at the end of every month of can you make your car payment. And we've had too much of our political class, particularly on my side, focus on the things they're angry about instead of how they're going to make people's lives better. We're going to focus on how we make your life better.
I know it's early. Have you kind of put some thought into that, like your point, so you're not living paycheck to paycheck?
Yeah, and we actually have a living example. We had several years here where Arizona went from being in the bottom third of income to being in the bottom of the top third. That's remarkable, and that was done over 8 years. That is starting to fade on us. A lot of that is the work of what the legislature and the governor's office have to do together to make this a place where you want to invest, where businesses want to produce that next level of job opportunities. And there's lots of details on how you execute that. And it's all doable. You just have to focus on it.
People want someone who can work across the aisles, and you kind of touched on it in Congress. It doesn't seem like that happens too often. What gives confidence for voters when you come here that you'll be able to do that and blend both sides?
Look, you work across the aisle when it's, you never, ever, ever, ever sell out your principles. But one of the things I've always fixated on is what's the math? And I know that's a little geeky and not particularly, incites emotion, but so often you have politicians talking about things that just aren't true, but they want to get you excited. They want to get you emotional. What happens when many of the solutions are actually the execution of a good plan instead of sort of the ideological diatribe that the political consultants want you to use to bash each other with?
How do you, to summarize, how are you different than Biggs or Robeson going, because you have to get through this primary first?
I think actually my history of being a consistent, solid conservative, the fact I've demonstrated I can win really competitive races. I probably won more competitive races than anyone in decades in Arizona. And the fact of the matter is I get independents, conservative-leaning independents, to vote for me because we treat them with respect. And just those mechanisms, along with my resume, I think we'll be fine.
You do seem very excited.
Yeah, this is going to be wonderful.
Why are you so excited about this? It's going to be more work than it seems like what you're doing already at Congress. You
Oh
said
no,
you're tired.
no, just the opposite. I love this state. My kids, everyone's kids, your retirement, this should be the place you want to live. We need to make sure it stays that way.
I just want to ask you a question, just because the government shut down, tonight at midnight. Is that to your point that nothing's getting done in Congress, that you can put these great ideas out, but no one will listen? Are we seeing it play out in real time with the potential government shutdown that seems inevitable?
Look, the shutdown is a absolute example of how dysfunctional Congress is. And when many of the parties, look what's going on in the Senate. The scripts sound more like they're written by political consultants than anyone actually caring about the American people. What's up in the Senate, where they need 60 votes, so what's happening is the Democrats are withholding the votes necessary to move the legislation the House has already done. And we now are finding out they're not doing it because this is the same thing they did last March, but the political consultants have said, it's okay, go to a shutdown. Shutdowns are really horrible policy. They're expensive. Sometimes you have to do it to try to move policy. But this is no different than a few months ago when the Democrats actually were there. What changed? And I would argue it's the political theater.
Do you think there needs to be some compromise? Like we saw Schumer and top congressional leaders meet with Trump. Obviously, they're hard and fast on this healthcare subsidies.
Yeah, but the compromise is you keep government open and you work through the appropriations process. Remember, in the Senate, the Democrats have a substantial veto on appropriations bill because you have to get the 60 votes. That's the way the process is supposed to work, is bring your best ideas. Instead, right now, it's an extortion for politics.